Everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council. We're just about to talk to Mr. Mortimer here. Good day, sir.
Monsieur de Richet.
Oh.
Mr. Volner.
Oh, Mr. Volner.
Anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
I forgot about this dude.
No, nothing special.
Maybe your pistol? Speak about Elizabeth's death.
You ought to go back to your room, as Lord Mortimer asked you to.
And may I know why you yourself are not in your quarters?
For very sad reasons, sir, which only concern Lord Mortimer, the only person I'm accountable to.
Oh.
Well, look at you. The new right-hand man. I see. I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
Actually, I'm left-handed, so I'm his left-hand man. Screw you for assuming my handedness. I need to find more things. You know who I want to do right now, aside from Emily, is George Washington.
President George Washington.
Good evening, sir. And welcome back to you too, Joe. Pardon me, Mr. President. Do you happen to have any gray, jelly, poupon stuff? I'll take that book. Oh, you don't have the jelly, but take some of that.
I'll keep a map of Vermont.
Map of Vermont, what the hell? He customized each room for each person that was in here. Wow. Brutal. I will talk to you in a moment, sir.
Looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Oh.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Wonder who that is. And yes, I'm a lefty, Joe. You got an issue with that? Huh?
A map of Connecticut.
Why does he have all the maps? Weird. Ah. Nice little bathtub. Ooh.
Portrait of George Washington.
He's got a portrait of himself in the bathroom. You know what he does. Fat, 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 fat. What's this? Nothing. What's this?
Great. Honey.
Woohoo! Thank you. I wonder if I should use that to open this. I think I kind of have to. No. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Carmelite water. You say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Ooh. Monsieur Washington.
Greetings, Louis.
Hello.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
I'm looking at him. It looks like he's grieving. What was his alibi?
Are
Yeah.
you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Do you take it regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do. Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
It's just for that, then.
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. My age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
Okay. Good to know, sir.
Mr. President,
Mm-hmm.
had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
It's true.
Are you all right, Mr. President? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, don't worry. It's this rotten toothache. What do you expect? I'm no spring chicken now.
Okay.
Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently.
Wow.
I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed. Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Perry, but that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened, and I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry,
Oh.
countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks.
Okay.
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured, it looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Not really. It kind of sent me nowhere. Got me nothing. Okay. So he's the alibied one. The priest is the other alibied one. Let's go check out Tits McGee. Wherever she's at.
Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh, I can't even go in there. See, told you. Innocent.
Huh, that's me.
That's me. Should I investigate my own room? Actually, you know what? Oh, I can't. Okay, I was gonna say, that's not a bad idea, because maybe I'll find something that somebody planted in there or something. And I can get rid of the evidence. Nothing there.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Yeah, he wasn't even a part of the thing. Emily is the next one, I think.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Mm-hmm. Well, well, well. Whoa, she's got a sweet room.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice.
No, it was talked about at the dinner, which is why Emily actually got so emotional. What's this? And why is it on the ground?
King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Oh, that's her husband. Do you have any more honey for me?
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Interesting.
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds, painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband.
Looking a
Displayed like
little
meat.
pale.
It's disgusting.
Displayed like meat. Meat. Oh. What is this?
Grammar of Port Royal.
Really?
The artistry of the French language in all its splendor.
Ooh.
Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
You got that wrong. Well, hello there. Thanks for not screwing me over last night. Golden elixir. I need more honey. God, I'm addicted to this stuff.
William the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
What?
Indeed, some powerful backers.
I'll say.
Thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Yeah, she's got some pretty cool people hanging around her. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you get if you're the Duchess, but... So King George is apparently going into some sort of mental fit. Duchess, you can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing. We shall assist you with financing the recruitment of regiments of eminent royalists to fight against France. Your friend, His Eminence, Giuseppe Piaggi. Really?
Queen Charlotte.
Holy crap!
All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell. 2 coils circle the lock.
Boo earns. Have to wait.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily.
What?
He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Yeah, King George was nuts. I remember that from history. They didn't teach you that part about the syphilis, but if you read enough of the history books, that's what they concluded.
The Devil's Thorn.
Ah,
To uncover the best disguised traits.
damn it. Should have used that for the locked thing over there. So now I can talk to my pretty lady here. The one that was going to sleep with me last night, but then bailed.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Her hair looks different.
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times. No doubt she suffered greatly.
9 times? What monster is capable of such a horrible thing? Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
I think she did, Joe.
Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
I'm now interviewing all the guests to establish the alibis for each person. Just so that I can cross you off the list of suspects, can you tell me what you were doing on the night of the murder?
Am I given to understand that I'm on the list of suspects?
Everyone
Don't take it
is.
the wrong way, but I must consider every possibility.
Well, if you absolutely wanted to be sure of my activities that evening, you only had to join me, you know.
I know, Emily. Especially since I couldn't prevent the murder, even though I spent part of the evening with Elizabeth.
You're sure it's not too hard to bear for you?
No.
The fact is, I don't have a choice. But I will find the murderer. I owe Elizabeth that, at least. We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet. Still searching as it happens. That said, since the blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was
Oh.
a very slender hand.
She dropped her hand.
Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island.
That's
Bearing
right.
in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
My mama.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject. I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses, but I might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Good Lord, Louis, do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
Damn
I'm
it.
so sorry, Louis.
Thank you.
Are you all right? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily.
She was asking questions, alright? Leave my mom out of this.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Bye-bye. She seemed a little bit strange. That's what I was thinking, Joe. She's being a little bit sidesteppy with the answers to the questions. I will have my day with her. And night. And then maybe another day. And then I will ask questions. What is that?
A fragment of amber.
Ooh. What are you rolling your eyes for, Joe? Who's this?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, Mr. Bonaparte. Let's get in here, boy. Do. I've already been in here. I was snooping around earlier. Oh, looky him. He's so upset that his non-girlfriend... Whoa, what's all the dinging about? Oh, his hat.
Bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
I bet you I know who.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Yeah, we read that last time. We already checked out his sword. Yeah, there is a floor plan to a degree. So there's Bonaparte's room here. That's Emily's room there. And then there's Adam's room right there. So you see Emily's room right here. Around the corner, almost to the opposite side of the house, is where she's at. Right next is Washington's room, which kind of coincides right next to hers. And then over here is Peru's room. And then my room over here. So Peru, Bonaparte, Emily, Washington, and Adams. The four of them all up on this floor. So, yeah. And there's another 2 rooms here which we can't go in. Which one was Piaggi, the priest, and the Duke. The Duke of Earl. Can we take stuff? I want some more jelly. Nothing there. Another picture, another thing there.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear.
Oh, and it's empty.
The pistol is missing.
Yes.
On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
My dear Napoleon,
Uh-oh.
as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project.
I remember this.
For a new order for France.
Blah, blah, blah. Good day, sir.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Oh,
Do
damn.
you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Wow, okay. So he has a pistol.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Huh.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Yeah.
Well,
Peru.
there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
No.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaggi as well.
Oh.
Excuse me, I nearly forgot him.
Okay.
Poor soul.
So that kind of coincides with what Mortimer said.
What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight.
Which that,
I was exhausted, couldn't think straight. So I preferred to go up to bed.
which
On
is
the way
exactly
to
what
bed,
Mortimer said.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I
Okay.
didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Right.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
I already did that.
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Oops.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot. I
Oh.
wanted to warn her to be careful. You see, on the night of my arrival, I saw someone leaving her room in haste, and I wanted to speak to her, to warn her. Unfortunately, the young lady slipped through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
You know who that was? That was Washington.
I've been studying him for a while now, and I don't think he was lying. Yet, I'm surprised how easy it was for me to read him. surely be his military side. I wish they all could be like that. My investigation would be finished already.
Uh-huh.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks again for all your answers.
Mm-hmm.
Good day.
Bonsoir. Well, damn. I feel like I'm no further ahead than I was in the previous episode when we first started this freaking thing. Damn it.
Sir Jacques Peru?
Yeah. Oh, I can't even go back in. So he done. Huh. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I think what we gotta do, we gotta go back to Lord Mortimer and have a little discussion with him. Because I honestly don't think that there's anything else we could do.
Johann von Wunde.
Oh, wait a minute. One more guy. This is the only one that doesn't have anything that fits in with any of the story whatsoever. And we've never been in this guy's room either, so we have potential for things.
Circe, Roman Gaul.
Nice. Well, I can see it. It's back there.
The signs of obscurantism.
Huh. Hey, jelly.
The Sorrows of Young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever-obedient servant. So, Volner had a relationship with Elizabeth.
No, he's French, Joe.
That's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
Louis de Richet. He's French.
Golden elixir.
Damn it.
Table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol. A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Zinc. Oh, the one who's von Wollner, most likely German, yes. So we have mysterious notes added.
The alchemist is a young man.
Doesn't look so young to me. Ooh, I almost missed a book here. Got it. Okay. What else? Oh, what is that?
The signs of the zodiac.
Oh, nice. Right there, get that. Dude, go get it. I can't get it. No.
Carmelite water.
Damn
If
it.
you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
I want jelly, not Carmelite water.
A Chinese coin. Recognizable by the hole in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
Oh, I thought I saw like a handle of a knife blade in there. Devil's Thorn, which is what? I think that's that one. Let's try it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Mm-hmm.
A fragment of amber.
Ew.
The alchemist is an old man.
Oh, yeah. All right, Mr. von Wollner.
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Oh, yes. It's horrible. Yes. How can I help, monsieur?
where were you last night?
Yeah.
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you. Excuse me for asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth.
Bull.
No.
I found the Werther dedication, signed by your hand, monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck.
Really?
My relationship with Miss Adams was pure, and has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Oh.
I get the impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So? What does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
Who put an end to the relationship? You or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter? We both agreed.
You loved her, didn't you?
That is none of your damn business.
Your feelings betray you, sir.
So what? Yes. I loved her, like a moth loves the flame of a candle. That's
Ooh.
why we could never be together.
Exactly how long had you been seeing her?
I have no reason to answer you.
I see. Is that what you want me to tell Lord Mortimer when he asks what I found out?
It's only been a few weeks.
Aha.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do
Yeah.
whatever you have to do.
All right. I did. And I'm done. Now I'm going. It's not him? Why? Because he loved her, Joe? That's alibi. No, that's motive. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. I wonder. So I think we're actually just heading back to Mr. Mortimer, or hang on. Let's just check the other rooms quickly. What was that?
A Greek drachma. One
Yay.
of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned, both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Whose room is this? Oh, it's the murder. Okay. So we have, whoa boy. It's looking like, everything looks like it's my mom. Okay. Let's go.
President George Washington.
Yep, not him. And then Miss Emily, I think, or is the Duke?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Yeah, we can't do anything with him.
Huh, that's me.
I can't go in my own room. And then we got the Duke, and then we got Emily. And then we'll just head upstairs and see if we can talk to what's his nuts. Yeah, because Emily is here.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Let's see if she has anything else in here. Yeah, I don't think it's Emily though.
What can I do for you, Louis?
Since your arrival, did you notice anything strange about Elizabeth?
Everything that happened around that poor child was strange. You saw that for yourself.
I know. You're right. I'm looking for leads to try to reduce the number of suspects.
Well, I would say that in addition to ourselves, you could also cross off President Washington. I went to see him during the night. I had some business with him, and I can confirm that he didn't leave his room all night.
That gives Washington an alibi.
Aha. See, so Washington's already out. We already know about the relationship. We already know about that. So that's it.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
Alright. So I think that's it. We gotta go see... Sorry, I thought I saw something on the ground. We gotta go see Lord Mortimer now. So everything's confirmed that Lord Mortimer actually said. And... Peru... you know what? Oh crap, I can't even go back in his room. Okay. Huh. Well... Looks like off we go. There we go. Yeah, because everything is pretty much cemented. Because we know Piaggi has an alibi with Bonaparte and Washington and Emily. Right? Because if Washington and Bonaparte left at midnight because they were tired, and then Emily went and saw him, that covers her and him because it was 4 a.m., right? Piaggi was with Numbnuts over here for a while. So I think... Hi. Oh, my jelly.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yeah, I'll take that because we're probably going to need it during this conversation here. Oh, let's look at the painting.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
Oh. Okay, I think we're ready. Uh-oh.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
Will you remind me of the facts we already know about?
Elizabeth Adams was killed last night.
Yes.
But Piaggi was with Holm and I until late at night.
Right.
As for Bonaparte and Washington, they left us after midnight, both tired.
Right. My God.
I'm sorry, my lord, but I don't have any evidence conclusive enough to allow me to name the culprit with certitude.
Really? I see. Well, that's your decision, Louis, and I accept it. Given the distinguished guests and the sensitive political issues involved at the conference, I trust you'll leave me to conclude the case in my own way. Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
The mouse.
I'd like to answer the cat, but unfortunately I'm increasingly worried that she's in fact the mouse.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order.
Right.
I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Touch
Monsieur
to
Bonaparte
Bonaparte.
came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. You were supposed to let me speak to you about it first.
Uh-oh.
Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see.
I don't know
However,
about
there's one thing that surprises me.
that.
Isn't Bonaparte a bit young to deserve so much attention?
Well, you come straight to the point. I like that. Indeed, if you knew just how much you remind me of him. Trust me, I'll wager that Monsieur Napoleon will soon prove himself. I'm working on it, at least.
Ah, he's got the
Once
influence.
this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play. And I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
Me too.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said.
Ah.
There's something else I'd like to briefly go over.
He's gonna push me in the
Earlier,
hole.
you asked me the official reason
Oh,
for your
right.
mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
And that is the
Well,
truth,
I'm sure
too.
that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
She's wary of someone. She might have discovered
Maybe
something.
she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
The armistice between the Russians and the Turks. Russia's come out of it having officially won Crimea, which gives it direct access to the Black Sea.
And, at the same time, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm worried about the decisions Tsarina Catherine might decide to take. She's a woman who managed to get rid of her husband to accede to the upper reaches of power. Gaining access to the Mediterranean Sea remains her main objective. When she still had that dear Potemkin as her lover, I could always find out about her intentions, but those days are over.
You're speaking of Grigory Alexandrovich Potemkin?
The very man. The little devil behind the mother of all. Since his death, I know absolutely nothing of what the Tsarina is up to.
Oh, really?
Ah, yes. I didn't mean to shock you. Please forgive me.
Forgiven.
Let's just say that, in my position, it is often advantageous to know about the habits and customs of world leaders.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Really?
Unfortunately, my lord, the Crusades are not my chosen field.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have plenty of time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother is a very well-read woman.
I know.
We're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know. But I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once.
Yeah.
Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol.
Damn.
Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother
Whoa.
shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that? Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation, until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course.
Oh,
I'll
thank
send
God.
you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Captain. Oh, wait. Is that the end?
The room is just opposite Mortimer's study.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Interesting. All right, everybody. That's going to do it. This is a very, very twisted one. Joe in the chat here says that is it actually Emily in the room or is it her sister? Because Lord Mortimer seems to think that Emma was the one that my mom shot. But if they looked the same, acted the same, dressed the same, and did everything the same, is it actually Emily? So very good question there. Because maybe the fake Emily is the one that did the killing. Ooh, interesting. So we will have to find out next time. Everybody on Twitch, hang out for a few more seconds. I'm going to do one more episode before we call this stream. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for watching. And I will see you all next time. Take care.